Hey, what's up, Lightbolt Joe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2023 Netflix original film, Murder Mystery 2. So this is the follow-up sequel to 2019's Murder Mystery, starring Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, who co-executive produced this film. So the first film was, what, hour 39 minutes, something like that. This is an hour and a half. It is so quick. This is a perfect example of a 90-minute film. It is just boom, boom, boom. There's no lag, there's no drag, there's no sag. It is fun. It's adventurous, it keeps you engaged, and it's quick, so you don't have to pay attention because it's a clue film, but it's not like agonizingly 3 hour long, what did I miss from 2 hours ago kind of a thing. It's very, very well done. So Audrey and Nick Spitz quit their hairdressing and police business accordingly. And so they now started their own private investigator business, but they're not fully licensed and they're still a little wonky. And it's been 4 years since the events of, the mass murders running through Europe that they helped, the inspector of Interpol, the French inspector of Interpol, solve the murder. So murder is plural. So they get an invitation to the Maharaja's wedding, and he's been in contact with them ever since, and he can't wait for them to be going to his private island for his wedding. So they go to the island. That first night, there's this rehearsal dinner, and they explained it, the Indian version of a rehearsal dinner, and I can't remember the name, but they meet his fiance, who he met at a shop in Paris. They meet up with the Colonel again. Colonel's back. Who else is back? The inspector's back, but later on. And they meet, the different other characters, who are associated or know the Maharaja. Maharaja's sister's there. So they're all interacting. They're all who's done who with what and who when and, backstory, history things. And then there's such an awesome Bollywood-style dance number for this rehearsal dinner, and it's just so well done, and it's so well choreographed, and the music is just so on point, and it's just fun, and you can't just help but smile while watching it, and it's just so cool. So to have these characters interact, and then there's a murder, and then there's a kidnapping of the Maharaja. So it's a matter of, why is the Maharaja being kidnapped? Who kills the bodyguard to begin with? Things, right? The island shut down, but then it's just one suspect after another suspect after another suspect coming, explaining who they think why, and then there's a deep fake video of Nick Spitz with a cheese knife, which is the murder weapon. Things, right? But it's still a matter of who is kidnapping the Maharaja for, first $50 million and $60 million, then it's up to $70 million, right? So then the story then jumps to Paris, and then there's, various scenes throughout all of Paris. There's various scenes throughout the Eiffel Tower as well, which was pretty neat. The restaurant in the Eiffel Tower, getting the history on that. But then other things. There's another investigator who Mark Strong, I believe, is the actor's name, who is coming from MI6, working on this case because it's a Maharaja who's been kidnapped. So this is big, high profile stuff, and then stuff being revealed, and then who's the actual kidnapper and killie at the end, and then realizing that there's always a partner, and then who's going to take advantage of the situation. It's just so well done, and it was funny. It was relevant. Even with the chauvinistic kind of comments that Jennifer Aniston's character just smacked out of the other, Francisco character. It was very well done. It was a very good representation of modern, mixing the cultures together, bringing everybody together for the greater good. And the whole, is the bomb on the Maharaja armed? Is it not armed? It was just, certain scenes were just so funny. It was very well done, and I'm very impressed. I really want there to be a third. I don't know how the hell they'll do a third, but then again, we never knew how they would do a second, and they did a second, and I thought it was very well done. It's doing very well with an audience, not so much critics, but very well done with an audience. But it's a Happy Madison film, so it's you just feel happy watching it. No pun intended, but it was fun. My parents and I all had a good laugh, and we all had a good time. So on to the next review. Mucho mahalo.